Hey everybody, and welcome to 2 Hours in Review. Today we're going to be playing Deadbolt, um, which is a game that I have no idea when I got it or, why I bought it, but it looks really cool, so I guess that's maybe why. And I've also never played it before, so this is going to be entirely new to me, just as it is to anyone else. Another night. Alright, so we're this dude here. So we can use the stairs, pick up a knife, nice. Oh, now we got 2 knives. Press E to use cover. Okay. Kill all the undead. Ah, okay, so I have to right click to raise my knife. Oh shit, and I threw it that time. I don't want to do that. Use the stairs. Oh. Aha, so I don't have to actually raise it. If I do that, then I can throw it. Okay. Enter vent. Whoa. Oh, I just got owned. Alright, good start. So these are really interesting mechanics. So when you're in cover, you can't just attack. So the guy down there heard something, which was me, and I just wrecked him, so that's good. So I'm going back in the vents. So I'm gonna jump down and... Oh, you still got me! Alright, maybe that's not the best plan in the world. Got my knives. That's just cover. Oh, I can turn the light off, that's cool. Nice, that actually probably saved me right there. So... There's no cover. So this is telling me to use my throwing knife, so I guess I need to just kind of get in there and get him quick. And now I've got a revolver. So knife and revolver. Oh! Alright, yeah, so I think the premise of the game is that I'm the Reaper. The Grim Reaper, and I'm purging the world of the undead. Which is interesting. Enter vent. I didn't notice if I had any. Okay, so I've got my revolver still. So maybe I need to... Okay, if I go out in here, the light's off. Okay, he can't see me because I'm out in the light. That was stupid of me to miss that first time. Alright, so now there's more vents. Ah. So now I've got a 9mm and a 32. Cool. Whew. That was close. When you're aiming, you can't move. So now I'm in the vents. Oh. He just sat down on the couch. Alright, so I killed all the undead. So now I want to turn off the light. Continue to the exit. Okay. Dead simple. Oh, sweet. Nice. I gained 10 souls. Okay, I don't know what that means, but I like that I got 5 stars. Hopefully it's only out of 5. 9 kills, 2 deaths. Could have done better with the deaths, but... Oh, you're finally back. Yes. Who are you? I can't talk to you, apparently. Sit and talk. The flames roar to life, and a voice speaks out. Another life well returned. Okay. Mission? Ah, okay. My candles tell me tales, undead form and blossom. Find their abode and knock, and free them from their jails. The flames never spoke in prose. Mission unlocked. Intel. Undead are easiest to kill when alone. Makes sense. Undead. The fire licks and sneers. Undead zombies included, must be helped towards the afterlife. Okay. We got here. Choose mission or look at achievements. Gotcha. So it looks like just soul counts give you achievements? Oh no, that's the reward. Duh. Beat the entire game without dying or quitting. Wow. Then 1 hour without quitting. Damn. Anyways, so let's choose mission. The idea of being the Grim Reaper who's tasked with cutting down the undead is really neat. And it actually, makes sense as a game concept since the undead are kind of stolen from the Reaper anyways. So it's a really cool game idea that I think is executed very well in Deadbolt. Having the quirky dialogue and sitting down at a fireplace to get your mission orders is kind of a neat idea as well, and it sort of, lends this idea that maybe someone is guiding the Grim Reaper. Maybe it's the devil, since it's fire. At least in the time that I've played the game, it sort of leaves that up to your interpretation, and doesn't really say who's contracting the Reaper to kill the undead. And then the art style, it just sort of fits in with that whole idea that you're the Grim Reaper. It's just a very sort of like dark noir feel to the entire game. All of the art is very clean. They're not going for any like really fancy graphics. It's very pixel art, and just simple. Like they're not trying to do a unique texture for every door in every building. You have an art style for the first section of the game when you're fighting the zombies, and hunting them down and ultimately getting to their leader. And then the next chapter, the second chapter of the game, which is as far as I was able to get in my 2 hours of reviewing, that section, fighting the vampires, has a different look to it, but the style flows and is very cohesive. So that's very cool and fits very well with the game itself. Sweet. They're still hanging out around that. I don't have a whole lot of ammo left. The gameplay mechanics of the game are straightforward, simple, and effective. They generally center around the fact that you need to be stealthy because you don't have a whole lot of ammunition and resources in order to just full-on attack the enemies that you're facing. You very much have to be resourceful with when you shoot, when you use a knife, when you sneak around an enemy that you can't get a good angle on and try to take out other enemies, or maybe even use some of the other mechanics such as light and dark. They're very important mechanics in the game. Every room essentially seems to have a light switch. You can also shoot out lights to prevent enemies from seeing you. And if you have a suppressed weapon, then they don't even hear you shoot them out. You can also knock on the door and get the enemies to come open the door so you can draw them away from other enemies. And as was mentioned in the tutorial, it's much easier to kill an enemy when it's by itself. Getting the ammo used up. Oh no. Alright, well I don't think that was the worst plan ever. It just didn't quite execute the way I wanted it to. Let's see about dropping down here. So now I'm safe. Oh nice, I did splatter both of them from here. Awesome. Oh crap, you saw me. So this goes down. Okay. Oh shit. Oh no, I didn't even see that guy. He was fully hidden back there. The enemy mechanics are generally pretty straightforward, but complex enough that they allow for a variety of interesting situations you can get yourself into. They generally break out into two categories, which would be the melee enemies and the ranged enemies. The melee enemies start out just very simple, straightforward, kind of slow, vulnerable zombies that have what look like tire irons. Um, and they'll run at you swinging those, and if they get close enough, they will just knock your block right off. Uh, all the melee enemies seem to be one hit kill on you, and they generally take multiple hits to take down. Um, in the second chapter, they evolve into what look like knife wielding female vampires, which are very, very difficult. They move very quickly, and they can get to you before you can put enough shots on them to take them down. In terms of the ranged enemies, they start out with just, gun wielding zombies, and then they kind of evolve a little bit. So the gun wielding zombies are more of the ranged, or rather the long ranged enemies. And then you get some other ones that will have shotguns, so they are sort of short range. But the shorter their range, the beefier and more difficult to kill the enemies are. So, for instance, the initial zombies only take one shot to the head and they're gone. Whereas the zombies, the big bruiser zombies with the shotguns, they can take multiple hits to the head before they're dead. The ranged zombies also evolve into almost like turrets, where they will have a head positioned somewhere in the room, and the body is somewhere else. And the body is what can shoot you, but the body won't shoot you unless the head sees you. It makes for some very interesting puzzle mechanics in terms of how you sort of take a room on, because if you shoot the head, the body will fall. And those are one shot, but it's a little trickier because the head is guiding the body, and it's very neat. So I'm going to wait till she turns around. Oh. Alright, so that time this dude heard me, which means he's going to move, go down there. Alright, so I don't know. I'm going to see if this dude comes down. Aha, so he did come down. Now let's see if he comes across. Oh great, now there's two of them. That's not going to work. But yes, that worked. Alright. Alright. Oh no, I could have gotten him with the hammer too. Sweet. Okay, so I distracted them all and then hammered them. Alright, so this guy's still here. Oh, no. Knock on the door, then hammer him. And then, so she goes up there. I feel like if I jump up and hammer her, I'm just going to get wrecked. Okay, got that. Now let's go back out of here. Oh wait, actually. So now we have access to this vent, which will take us up here. Damn. Well, it almost worked. So unfortunately, that's about all I've got time for in this 2 hours in review today. But I would say bottom line is that this game is fantastic. It's called Deadbolt. And I could definitely see myself pouring more hours into it than just the two that I played for this review. Would highly recommend. I don't remember exactly how much it was on Steam. I really should have pulled that information up. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun. The levels are really challenging, as you've been able to see in some of the footage, probably been able to see in some of the footage that I've shown. And it offers a very, choose your own adventure style of gameplay that is challenging and rewarding at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed watching today, and we'll tune in next time for 2 hours in review.